Good evening. It's a startling statistic, and one we've heard before, that 1 in every 2 people will receive a cancer diagnosis in their lifetime. Nothing can prepare someone for that moment and for what follows. Numerous hospital appointments, chemotherapy and other forms of treatment. But there's a warning tonight that Wales has a particular problem, that there aren't enough cancer specialists to keep up with demand. It comes as the number of patients being diagnosed with cancer is continuing to rise. Max Walsh has tonight's top story.
Tracy Williams has stage 4 breast cancer. It's incurable. She relies on medication to manage her condition, which is based on the results of a CT scan every 12 weeks. But delays to those results can have serious consequences. And with news of a lack of specialist doctors, it's something she fears could get worse.
It's an anxious time having the scan, and then when you're told at clinic, we hope your scan is going to be back in time, but it might not be. I found myself asking the radiology team, is my scan going to be ready for my next appointment? And the answer was, we hope so, but it might not be. So you go home then not knowing whether when you go for your review, whether that result's going to be there. And that is greatly anxiety inducing and scary.
Tracy's breast cancer was spotted during a routine screening 9 years ago, and the shock of that diagnosis is still vivid.
My initial reaction was, I'm going to die. It feels like a death sentence. It's not a death sentence. I'm here to prove that, and I've returned to work even with my secondary diagnosis. But, life goes on and you learn to live with what you're dealing with, but it was like, what's going to happen now?
There are currently 47 clinical oncologists in Wales, in other words, doctors specifically trained to treat patients with cancer. But Wales also has the highest percentage of vacancies across the UK, with 7 positions to be filled. At the moment, there are 130,000 people with cancer here, although that number is predicted to nearly double in the next decade. Currently, the shortage is managed by hard work and staff going above and beyond. But experts are warning it's not sustainable.
Present time, the number of people who are doing extra work to cover it is double the vacancy rate, and people can't live at that pace. They can't deliver a sustainable service without mistakes at that pace forever.
The Royal College of Radiologists say more training places must be made available in Wales. This would go some way to securing the future of our cancer services and ensure patients like Tracy continue to receive the best treatment possible. Max Walsh, ITV News, Cardiff.
Well, in response to that story, the Welsh Government says it's working to improve recruitment and will be publishing a new national workforce strategy later this year.